We are just concluding our 3-night stay here at Fort Wilderness in one of the cabins. We're in cabin 2869 and we have had a great time. We rented a golf cart to get around and I'm going to show you what our room looks like now. So for 2869 you have the stairs, but you also have a ramp and a barbecue outside. And when you go up the stairs, there is a picnic table with these cute little chairs that have a little Mickey head in them. The front of the cabin has this window right here. This is not a sliding glass door. It's just windows, which is kind of cool. And then you have your front door. You can use your Magic Band, you can use your phone or a key card to open it. When you go inside, you are greeted with the kitchen. It is a full kitchen. It has a full freezer, fridge, oven. It has a toaster and a dishwasher, as well as a Keurig coffee pot and also a larger regular coffee pot and a microwave. Now, something that took us a minute to find was the garbage cans. In here, you can pull out the garbage cans and there's actually a recycle and a regular garbage can. And then, of course, they have your silverware and all your cooking utensils. When you go to the right of the kitchen, this is going to be your bathroom. Now, this door here is locked, so you can't get in there. But then they have the cutest artwork everywhere. Look at that, Chippendale archery, which is an activity you can do on the campground. We actually did that. It was quite fun. You come in here, this is going to be your bathroom. Don't mind the used towels when we get there. It does have a blow dryer here, extra toilet paper, box of tissue paper. There's a ironing board, a vacuum, laundry basket, broom. There is washcloths aplenty. This mirror lights up, as well as the makeup mirror, of course. And then there is a full-length mirror. One of the things we noticed, though, staying here was this is the only room and the only place in the entire cabin that has mirrors, which is quite interesting. Here's another one of those artworks with a nod to Disney. Now, the one that stumped us for a little bit was this one with the green, red, and blue, and then we realized it was Huey, Dewey, and Louie. The shower, I wish had a little bit more shower pressure to it, but it is one of those rain showers with the dual heads. And then, of course, they have the sea marine, sea salt, and shampoo and conditioner on the wall. And then, as we venture out, a few things to note in here. There is a master switch. This master switch turns off and on the ability to turn on and off the lights in the entire cabin. So you can have them all on and just turn this on, or you can turn it off with this switch. And also these windows up here at the top and the one over here above the sink, the blinds are all controlled by this little automatic blind switch here. So to put it up, you do that. To put it down, you press this button. There are two different air control systems here. This one controls the bathroom and the main living space of the cabin. And then there's one in the bedroom as well. Next, we went to the right of the kitchen to find the bathroom. I might have said left. We're going to go to the left of the kitchen for the first living space. This living space is a convertible living space. So right now it's a couch. It's actually pretty cozy. This is a pull down bed. This is your foot stand, but it also has some storage in it with the extra bedding, I think. Oh, on this side. So it has extra bedding inside if you're staying out here. The bedding is the same, like sheet blanket material. The most gigantic TV I've ever seen in a hotel room. And then there's a chair with a little stool table next to it. And finally, we get to the main living space, which is going to be your bedroom. Now, the bedroom here is so cute. There's one main bed, probably a queen bed, and then there is the cutest bunk beds you've ever seen. They're little camping bunk beds, and I'll get a closer view of those in just a minute, with a nightstand, outlets on the right of the bed, outlets on the left of the bed, and these little things right here They're little reading lights. So you pull them out. They're really bright at night. You can move them around and bring them back down. Another little cute nod to Chippendale at Fort Wilderness. And the cutest little picture with postcards of places that are around Fort Wilderness, like Pioneer Hall. That's where the Hoop-Dee-Doo Review is. You have the Bike Barn, where you can rent all sorts of different things to do, including bikes, and also your archery is there, and canoes or kayaks. So many things to do there. Circle D Ranch, where they keep all the horses from the Disney World property. Of course, you can camp on property with trailers and tents, I believe, as well. River Country used to be the water park that was here that they closed. You can go fishing, as well as just the one and only Fort Wilderness. It's been a lot of fun here. We did not go to the parks when we were here. We just enjoyed the amenities here at the resort. Now, this is a little open closet. Inside this cabinet here is going to be your safe. And then you have 3 large size drawers. Some fun things. When you look inside all of these nooks and crannies, they're all decorated. Also, you can manually close some of these curtains by pulling just gently on one of these little knobs here. Okay, finally, the best thing about staying here, bunk bed. Now, the ladder's a little precarious, so if you have little ones, this might not be the best to have them on the top bunk. And the openings are kind of large, but you can see down here, Chip is sleeping. And then up there, we have Dale sleeping. I think I got him. And also for each bunk, there's a little light right here, lantern. And if you touch the bottom, there's a little switch. Now those lights are bright though, so just be wary. Oh, there it is. And then on the side, again, nods to Disney characters, Donald, Mickey, Pluto, and Minnie. There are a ton of switches or outlets in here. We have 2 down here. We have 2 right here above the little bureau. We have 1 to the left. There were 3 adults and a teenage girl staying. Hold on just a second. So overall, we had a great experience here. This was enough room for 3 adults and 1 teenage girl. My dad is an early riser, so he stayed out on the pull-down couch, said the bed was super firm but super comfy. My mom, my daughter, and I stayed in the room because we tend to get in later than my dad does, and that way he has access to the rest during the morning time. We took care of the amenities. So yesterday we did horseback riding, we did archery, we did, what else did we do? The Chippendale campfire sing-along, we did Hoop-Dee-Doo Review. We even sat at the beach out there and we watched the fireworks because they pipe in the music for them. And then after the fireworks were over, they had the electrical water parade that comes through. And it was so fun to do. This place, you can spend so much time just doing all the activities and amenities here. We didn't even skate the surface of everything that Fort Wilderness has to offer. There are 2 ways to get around here. One is a golf cart if you rent a golf cart. You can do your car, but there's not a lot of places to park your car everywhere. They have an internal busing system, they have biking, and they also have, you can walk. But this property is massive. You wouldn't want to walk from one end to the other. We found the golf cart was super easy. Everybody has golf carts, it feels like, around here. But the bus loops are easy as well to manage and maneuver. To get to Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and Animal Kingdom, the buses are at the front by the check-in area. To get to Magic Kingdom, you take a boat, which is in the back side of the property. Anyways, this was a great property. I don't think I would stay here if I was going to the parks primarily because we are rope drop to close kind of people, but definitely if you just want to relax before your cruise like we did, take in the amenities, it's a great place to be. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. Bye.